Good morning, it's the first day of the 2019 season here at Thorpe Park and I'm here with Charlotte. There we are. Have you missed the park over winter?
Yes.
Yeah, what ride are you looking forward to getting on most?
Soar, it's my favourite.
Soar, there you are. Well, of course, I'm looking forward to getting back on the Swarm. Like we say, first day, it's a Friday today. Thorpe Park normally opens on a Friday. It just, allows time for the rides to get used to people going back on them and things and gets it all ready for the weekend. The weather today is gorgeous, isn't it?
I'll have to take this coat off.
Oh, no, yeah, I think hoodies will be coming off soon. I mean, what we got highs of today, Charlotte?
17 degrees.
17 degrees today, so weather's going to be great for Thorpe's opening. Hopefully ride lineup's going to be quite good. Of course, it was the annual pass holder day last weekend. It was on the same day as Alton Towers opening, so of course with them having something new this year, we went there to see the dungeon. We had a great time. Again, the weather was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, can't wait to get inside. Like I mentioned there's no new rides or attractions this year here at Thorpe Park. It's been a few years really since anything substantial's gone in, so hopefully we're going to get something in the next couple of years at the park. I'm still unsure which way they're going in terms of are they a thrill park, are they a family park? It's very mixed, isn't it, with Thorpe at the moment? But I'm looking forward to getting back in there. There's just something about it, isn't there? Driving in underneath that track and of course seeing all the rides, spotting stealth when you're driving to the park.
You're like, oh, it's testing.
You're testing, you get really excited, and we've got it really early today to beat the traffic. So we've got over an hour to go actually until the park opens. But yeah, traffic gets awful, especially when you're coming from up north, all around the M25 when you get down here. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I say, can't wait to get inside. There is going to be some events happening throughout the year. Of course, Fright Nights, which is coming up in October. Well, it starts the end of September, doesn't it, and runs all the way through. More dates than ever this year. They've also got an escape room going to be opening inside the former I'm a Celebrity attraction. They've got some sort of obstacle trampoline thing, I'm not sure, bouncy castle coming up later in the year. So I'm sure we'll see that at some point later in the year. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like I say, it's a shame there's nothing new to come into. I mean, the last major edition was 2012, and that was the Swarm, so it's been quite a while since that. Of course, we had the news over winter confirming that Loggers Leap is going to be leaving the park. It's now officially closed, like it's been there SPNO for a couple of years, but we didn't know, is it going to come back? But I miss that, will you? It's one of them.
I used to love Loggers.
Yeah, so did I, but we've got Tidal Wave today. Of course, I'll have a get. What? I'll get it's 17 degrees, Charlotte, 17 degrees. But anyway, welcome to the vlog. We'll wait until we get inside and let's have a look at all the updates and of course get on some of our favourite rides for the first day of the 2019 season. Here we go then. So really good operations this morning. Security there to get us checked through nice and quickly, and it's only 9:30.
It is 9:33.
That's good going, that is. Let's have a look at the map then, Charlotte. Show us the front.
Here we go. Here's the map.
Well, that's quite a nice design. We saw that released, didn't we, recently with the whole front on it. Tidal Wave, quite a nice position on there as well.
And there's the event.
So what we got? Jungle Escape, open from May. Game Effects, when's that running? April till May.
And then Bouncezilla, which is the 25th of May till the 8th of September.
There we go.
And it's included in your park entry.
Oh, which one's that? Sorry, the
Bouncezilla, it says included in your park entry.
and the game event. We already know that's included.
Timed tickets.
Oh, there you go. Great. Oh, there's Colossus testing over there. I tell you what, walking over this bridge into the park, it's great, isn't it?
Nice.
Lovely. Right, I think we might get held in the dome. I'm expecting to get held in the dome anyway. But yeah, look at this. I'm a score blasting out. Lovely. Welcome to Thorpe Park 2019. Looks like we're straight in then, we're not being held in the dome. What we have got in here is our first changes that we've seen for this year, and that's removal of all the theming around the sides. Obviously they do quite a lot of events and things in here, and when they've done that before, you see these black curtains just here, they've pulled them across and covered up the shops and the theming, whereas now obviously all that's been removed. So in a way it actually looks a lot cleaner, a lot fresher in here, and you've also got the new screen down there at the front as well. I was a bit concerned when I heard that they took the theming out. I was a bit like, oh, but actually it looks quite a bit fresher, and I think the fact you've got a screen there and this huge one over here, it looks all right actually. And obviously a couple of years back they redid the shop just there at the front, so that looks quite fresh. But yeah, I can kind of understand why they've done it, and it wouldn't surprise me. Oh, she was enjoying that burger there. Wouldn't surprise me if we see a few more changes around here in the next couple of years. Where are we going first, Charlotte?
I don't know, where do you want to go?
Well, yeah, I always say Colossus because normally it's got quite a slow throughput and it might be on one train, hopefully not, but we'll go and find out, shall we? To Colossus!
To Colossus!
Let's go! She's off. Here we go, really impressed with the entrance procedure this morning, but listen to Colossus. That sounds it sounds like the Smiler, doesn't it?
It does.
I think they've changed the wheels. Obviously this is an Intamin roller coaster and the Smiler's a Gerstlauer, but that sounded really interesting, not in a good way. So I really like Colossus, so you don't really like it anyway. So we're sort of getting it out of the way for Charlotte.
It's a good coaster, but I just don't really like the restraints, like that it hurts my head.
Yeah, I mean there is a
lap bar.
version of this with lap bars. Like I say, I've done it before out in Italy, and there's a lot of rumours going around at the moment that we might be potentially seeing a clone of Colossus come to the UK at Flamingo Land, but it is just rumours at the moment. There's a bit of clearing going on up there, so when we head up over the summer we'll go and see and have a look if there's any more developments. But yeah, let's go and get in the queue for Colossus. When it opened in 2002, it was the world's first roller coaster with 10 different inversions. So let's go and have a go. Yeah, straight into the station with a power of 10. You want the back row? I'll tell you what, just to have a bit more leg room, go in this one here. Because obviously when you're in here, if you look at the trains, you've got the restraints, haven't you, that are sort of in your way. So here we go, we're going for near the back row ride on Colossus. We'll see when we come off. Oh, here we are, 2 trains. I thought we might be on one. Good start to the... Hey, love it. Being part worldwide on YouTube. See you when we come off. Right then, so we just come off the first train of the first day of the season on Colossus.
Yes.
How was it then, Charlotte?
That was actually really smooth. It was really good.
She enjoyed a ride on
Yeah,
Colossus.
I
That's
enjoyed
crazy. I think we were a bit concerned about the noises caused by the train.
It was really smooth on ride.
Yeah, I think they put some new wheels on that, and it, like Charlotte said, I mean, I didn't find it too rough before, but I know that it was regarded as being quite rough, and that was actually running really well. Quite impressed. Quite a lot of work's actually been done to Colossus for this year. You'll notice in the area just behind us here as well, they've actually removed all of the water that used to be underneath. I suppose that's just to help with maintenance and get easier access to the supports and foundations for the ride. And of course all this fencing here has been redone because of that. But yeah, like Charlotte said, really smooth, really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And it looks like Saw the Ride has just finished testing and Saw's open. So we're going to go and have a ride on Saw, of course, the Gerstlauer Eurofighter that's 10 years old this year. Absolutely crazy. It opened back in 2009. 10 years ago, Charlotte. That's, I mean, I don't know, were you here for the opening or not? I don't think you were you?
No.
You didn't come till Thorpe Park, so when was your first time coming?
2013.
2013, she was a bit late getting to the party, weren't you, with Thorpe Park?
I was.
But right, we're going on Saw, it's got a bit of a queue, but whilst we're down this end, the sun's shining, you know, I'm in a really happy, positive mood today. You know, it's great to be back at Thorpe. I know it's a park that's had its ups and downs, and especially with Friday nights last year that I really didn't enjoy. But yeah, you know, so far, a good start to the season today. So let's go for a ride on Saw, and we'll see you when we come off. We got a little injury over here, Charlotte. Go on, tell the viewers what's happened.
Some wasp
A wasp activity.
swarmed over and stung me.
No, swarms over that side. We've not been there yet. Well, there, let's have a little look. Let's have a look at the sting.
Really see it.
Oh, Charlotte's had a little wasp sting, bless her. How was your ride then on your favourite coaster at Thorpe Park? Saw the ride.
Got a headache after
You got,
that.
yeah, you're on the front row on the end seat. I thought I'll put Charlotte on the end because she likes it. Yeah, I thought it was unbearable still, to be honest.
After that.
You not enjoy it?
Not really, no.
No, did you take back your comment then, do you now?
Yeah.
What would you say is your favourite ride, seriously then? Stealth, yeah.
I like my launch coaster.
You do like your launch coasters, but yeah, it wasn't that great, was it, that at all? But it's just that, it's that from that mid-course. It used to slow down a lot more. It now just comes straight over. It's what, sorry? Yeah, she loves it. Right, anyway, a little update for you on the Slammer, which is still here. Of course, it was a brilliant attraction, really nice flat ride, S&S attraction, and it was the only one left in the world, actually, of the Sky SWAT style rides. But yeah, it's still standing. I thought the park might have, well, tried to sell it, or maybe they're salvaging it still for parts. Of course, Rush is also S&S. But you can see, you know, some of the restraints and things are still intact over there, so I assume they're using it for parts because Rush uses a similar style. Of course, you've still got the Walking Dead Living Nightmare queue line all set up. I assume that's going to be coming back for Fright Nights. I'm not too sure. I mean, I'd rather have something fresh coming back, to be honest, but
Starts 28th of September.
hopefully we're not going to be seeing any scare mazes in the season this year, because I didn't really like that, like, you know, in the summer. No, I came down in the summer, it just didn't fit in my opinion. I'd rather wait until Fright Nights and them get it right this year. But yeah, that's just a bit of an update for you on the Slammer. In my opinion, yeah, they should just get it tucked down. Even if they want to use it for parts, keep it somewhere but out of guest view. I just don't like seeing rides still sitting there. But there you go, it's one of those things. Next ride, we're going to head round towards Nemesis Inferno and try and get on our next big coaster. Let's go. Just a bit of a food update for you before we go on Nemesis Inferno. So last year they put in 2 new food outlets here. You had proper Cornish, it was?
I'm so upset.
So we had Cornish pasties and we also had Sticky Sisters, which was an interesting name, but it was the Bush Barbecue before that and something else before that, I can't even remember now. But yeah, it's the Wilderness Bar and Kitchen now by Roll Over the Hot Dog. There you are, we got hot dogs in. I must say though, that doesn't look dry enough for me. It's got all sauce and yeah, I don't like the look of that. I say that though, you know, a lot of people would probably really enjoy that. I'm sure you can probably get a plain one here, but quite like all the branding. It looks very similar to Bush Barbecue in that respect with all the leaves and stuff on the logos. But yeah, they are a spicy beef dog meal, chili cheese dog meal and a bacon dog meal. And all dirty dog meals come with a soft drink and dirty fries. They are. I want clean fries really. But and then this wilderness treats over here. Let's have a look at this. Waffles and yeah, ice cream on them.
Rip this down and put the pasty back.
Oh no pasties.
Yeah,
sorry about that.
It was never open anyway.
Yeah, they are. Well, not when we came. We tend to come off peak, don't we? Really. So.
So you've got marshmallow surprise. That looks nice.
Cream and cookies.
I've never actually tried
Dream
these.
Team. I have before. They're quite nice actually.
Quite nice.
A bit of a food update. And what we got going on over here, Charlotte? Tell the viewers. Tell the
An
viewers.
escape room coming in May.
So this is in the former building of I'm a Celebrity.
And it is £10.
£10 opening in May. As you can see, Jungle Escape's on the cue board just there, and let's have a look at some of the concept art for it. You can see they've took down all the I'm a Celeb branding, but of course that was took down for Vulcan Peak, officially the worst scare maze we've ever done here at Theme Park Worldwide. They are escape room like no other. Hopefully it's not just, you know, they've used a lot of the I'm a Celeb theme in.
Quite good from the concept art.
Yeah, it looks decent, doesn't it? Like, I don't. We might give it a go. We're not really massive escape room fans.
I'm definitely not.
Charlotte had a little. Well, you had a little bump, didn't you, when we did a scare one a few weeks ago? But yeah, you look at this here. You know, I can recognise a few of the areas that might be used, but yeah, I mean, you look at this here, very similar in terms of putting your hands in different holes and picking bits out and stuff. But it might be something that we do later in the year. We'll have to see. Like I say, it starts in May, so we'll see with that one. I'm not a big fan of upcharge, but like you said earlier, this is the only upcharge, isn't it?
The other ones are free by the looks of it.
The other ones are free, and that's the gaming event and also
the gaming event, you just have to
Bouncezilla.
get a timed ticket, and Bouncezilla is included in your park entry.
Yeah, so there you are. What a lovely day. I'm going to take my hoodie off, and I think we'll go for a ride on Nemesis Inferno. Let's go. Right, I think we'll give Inferno a bit of a miss for now. Look at this queue. Oh my God, they've just opened the extension just here. People coming in all around from the side. Yeah, half an hour advertised. It is on 2 trains though. I thought we were in for a bit of a quieter day today, to be honest, but there's quite a lot of school trips here today, so yeah, we'll give Inferno a miss, I think, for now. Look at this, people still piling around the corner from the extension, so yeah, we'll come back, maybe up towards Stealth, I think. Let's go and have a look. This looks a bit quiet around here. What a gorgeous day. So the day started off quite good, didn't it, Charlotte? Like, we had a good start, entrance operations were really good, and to be fair, we got on, saw the ride, we got on Colossus, and yeah, we went to Nemesis Inferno, busy, fair enough, we didn't fancy queuing. We just waited about 15 minutes for Stealth. We were right near the station, weren't we? And it broke down, and yeah, we had a bit of a failed launch, so basically the train prepares itself to launch, you get all the announcements and everything, and they just didn't move, so they spent a bit of time. You're right there, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube in the background. Nothing, blank me. But there you go. Anyway, yeah, so we did actually get given a fast pass to go and use on the ride.
It's very good.
You know, quite decent at Thorpe Park, to be fair, isn't it there? You know, so not the best of starts now. I mean, but they have given us a priority pass, so you can't really complain at that. I think the worst thing is where, you know, you've waited like half an hour for a ride and then you just wasted it. So at least with that, we have got it. So we're going to make our way round to the Swarm and go and have a ride on there. Tell you what, you'd think that it was the summer holidays today, both with the weather and also the crowd levels, but I'm just going to leave the camera just here for a few seconds. Can you notice anything different for this year? What's missing, what's been here for a long time? Of course, the walkway. Where's it gone, Charlotte? Have you been in here over winter? Have you stole it? Well, they obviously used to come into this little bit where it says danger, mind your head, and you can cut straight across here, a bit of a shortcut through the water over towards Stealth. But yeah, it's gone. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that really. It just looks a bit weird. It's not like a massive theming removal or anything, but you actually see where it used to be. It's where, of course, you've got the darker blue paint underneath, and at the moment you've got this big tube. I can't say I like that. Hopefully they'll, if it's a wire or something, they'll sort of reroute it round this way. Or, oh no, maybe it's for the boats, is it? I'm not too sure. And then there's another one round there. But either way, you know, it doesn't look great having that going across. But yeah, I suppose it feels very open here. I think they've chopped a few more trees and stuff around as well. Do you know what I mean? It just feels very open. Can't quite tell what exactly else they've done, but yeah, it does feel quite open, doesn't it? But what a lovely day, but it is busy. We're not going to be getting as many rides as I was hoping today, unfortunately, but it is packed for a Monday. It's term time as well. The kids are at school. You know, well, they should be. A lot of them are here on school trips, but I tell you what, if my teachers made me come dressed in my school uniform to a theme park, I wouldn't be very happy, would you?
See what school they're at if they cause any trouble.
I suppose I'd give them like a, you know, like a hat to wear or something, not, you know, make them all wear the uniform. But yeah, you just see a nice shot of Tidal Wave, and yeah, a bit of an update from the removal of this path. Right, to the Swarm, let's go. I tell you what, it's a good job we got given that fast track just from Stealth. We can put it to good use on here, because look at the main queue, 60 minutes for the Swarm on opening day on a Friday, term time. Crazy, isn't it? Honestly, I wasn't expecting this today. But there you are. It is what it is. Obviously, it's not the park's fault with that. It's, you know, obviously a lot of school trips have decided to come today and book tickets for today. But yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? I did think we'd be getting a lot of rides in, but oh well, we're going to come back on Monday and we'll have a day round in some more rides. What do you think, Charlotte? Oh, they are fast track this way. That's it. Main queue to the right. Main queue to the right. Let's go for a ride on the Swarm. Of course, the 2012 B&M Wing Coaster. Still the only one of these in the UK, and one of a few out there in Europe. I've been on them all actually, and I do really enjoy the Swarm. It's actually my #2 roller coaster here in the UK, after Icon at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Nice intense ride, some very good elements, and of course very similar to Icon in the fact it's got an incline loop just there as well. So let's go for a ride, and we'll see you when we come off the Swarm. just come off a nice back row ride on the Swarm. I absolutely loved it, and Charlotte let me have my favourite seat as well, which is of course on the far side, so it's on the left-hand side of the ride, on the far left winged seat. I absolutely love that coaster, but me and Charlotte have got very different opinions on it. There she goes. Wow, what a beauty. Fire's working as well. But yeah, Charlotte, you just don't really enjoy it, do you? Well, what don't you like about the Swarm?
It's just way too intense.
Yeah.
It gives me a headache.
You don't really like intense rides that much,
I'm not
though,
really
do
a
you?
huge fan of wing coasters anyway.
No.
I just find them really intense, like Phoenix when we went to.
Yeah, Phoenix,
It was really, it got too intense throughout the day.
Yeah.
Just not a fan
I completely forgot about Phoenix, yeah, because it opened last year, didn't it, as well? Obviously, I've done Flug de Damun at Heidi Park, and I'll be back there in May. Raptor at Gardaland. But yeah, shame you don't really rate it that much, but I really like it. It's still my number 2 coaster. After riding it again, I still rate Icon a bit higher at Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you enjoy that, and I think Icon's quite intense.
It's completely different.
The second section of Icon I find quite intense, but it just goes to show though, doesn't it, what different people think to ride, I suppose, doesn't it? Yeah, everyone has different opinions, and I'd like to know your thoughts on the Swarm and just wing coasters in general. Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, it's a beautiful day for getting some off-ride shots today. Weather is perfect. There's not a cloud in the sky, and obviously it makes the footage even nicer, doesn't it, when you see these big coasters running around with a nice blue sky behind them. Brilliant. But yeah, also a few updates for you. What I completely forgot to mention over at Tidal Wave, I did do a little shot of it though before we walked over here, is the fact the ride is now sponsored by Oasis instead of Dr. Pepper. So quite a lot of sponsors over the years. It was like a shower gel once, Original Source shower gel. It was sponsored by them. Previously Dr. Pepper, and now, like I say, it's Oasis. Also, there's been some work done in the Swarm station. I know it's last year they replaced some of the wooden beams with steel, but they were like, you can actually tell it was steel. They hadn't painted them. They've painted them all brown, and it looks like they've done some more replacements in there. You can see a few shots of that on your screen now, actually, what they've done. And to be honest, you know, I preferred it when it was wood, but of course, it's caused quite a bit of damage, I think, over the years, so they've decided to go and replace it with steel. So it's not the end of the world with that. It's still a great coaster, still my favourite at Thorpe Park, and still my second favourite here in the UK. Anyway, we've got our lunch boxes, haven't we, today? So we're going to... Oh, wow. We brought food though, haven't we? Like, we're not eating in the park today. We like saving our money, so we're going to sit down, have some lunch, and then we'll get on and go and do another ride. Hopefully Stealth or Nemesis Inferno. So we're just sitting here having a bit of lunch. Looks like we've got a bit of street theatre going on at Thorpe Park, bit of entertainment going on. That's what we like to see. They got some costumes spare from I'm a Celebrity or something. Oh, what's he got? Some sort of, what is it, a baby crocodile or something?
The muscle head. Hang on, I'm sweating much more than I thought to put.
Good to see a bit of street theatre going on there. Want more of this in the park. It's what we like. Of course, you've got the traffic patrol up at Alton Towers. Similar sort of style. There's what, 4 of these. Love it. Oh, lovely lunch that was there. Sat next to Tidal Wave, watching people get soaked. Having my lunchbox. But anyway, I thought I'd have a little look in the Thorpe Mega Store. Let's have a little look at some of the merchandise. We're actually coming back on Monday, like I said earlier in the video. And when we come back, I'm going to do a dedicated video, much like I did at Alton Towers last week, looking at all the merchandise. But we'll have a little look through now and just have a quick see what there is inside this shop. But in that video, similar to the one I did at Alton Towers, I'll go around all the different shops. Yeah, I've noticed a few new bits actually for this year. Of course, we've still got the resins and mugs. I don't recognise that style of mug though. Of course, from Nemesis Inferno. Quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, because I know you guys really enjoyed that, and quite a few people said, oh, you know, will you do one at Thorpe Park? And I'll try and do them at all the parks, all the major parks anyway, throughout the year, sooner rather than later. That's a different resin for Stealth. Well, that's quite a nice one. Obviously, you've got the train that's coming towards you there, and it gets bigger. Of course, the closer it gets towards you, that's quite nice, isn't it? I do like how the Merlin theme park merchandise is. I think it's fantastic. Of course, you've got all the generic Walking Dead stuff there as well. Notice a bit of Thorpe Park clothing, what's got the year of the park opening as well, established 1979. There is another gift shop up in the Dome as well, and we'll have a look at that in the merchandise video. Of course, you've got the Thorpe Park Monopoly. Nice little notebook. You know, you got the set of 6 barrel mugs down there as well. So you got Colossus, the generic Thorpe Park one, Nemesis Inferno, the Swarm, Stealth, and Saw the Ride. Storm Surge resin, there you are. If you enjoy Storm Surge that much, why not get a resin? There you are. Love it. All still selling Friday Nights 2018 pin badges. Must have had some spare ones. I'll just quickly pan over all of these different pin badges, what there is. That Samurai one's quite nice. Of course, a couple with the Thorpe Park logo on. You've got your pin starter sets off to the side. Look at the pricing up there as well for it. Amity Beach, that's got its own one. Vortex, that's nice, isn't it? Of course, the KMG with the ride on there. Colossus, that's quite a nice one, isn't it? Some nice pins. And of course, you've got all your usual stuff in here. Jumbo mugs, £12. Oh, bit of work going on over there. New doors going on, maybe. Pro door. They are exclusive updates. New doors on the Thorpe Megastore. A little bit of clothing, yeah, it doesn't feel like there's quite as much in here as there was before. Like I say, up in the dome they've got another shop, and we'll look at that in that separate merchandise video that will be coming up within the next few days here on the channel.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go, it's time to dance with the teacups. Alright, alright. 1, 2, 3. Dancing with the teacups at the park. Yeah, so we just saw Stealth testing. We watched about, what, 7 or 8 test trains, and we thought what we're going to do, we'll come over and hopefully we'll get on it this time. So yeah, we're literally, what, going to be on the 2nd train. We might wait for the front row though. We'll see how many people go up that side. But yeah, here we go. Let's go for a ride on Stealth. I'll share with you some off-ride shots. Great views of the Swarm from around here as well, especially since last year when they chopped all them trees down. Yes, let's go. Stealth, baby.
We have just had a front row ride on Stealth and it was amazing. I enjoyed it very much and I'm going to put it as my 3rd top coaster in the UK. Now we're going on Nemesis Inferno, so we'll catch you after.
Had a ride then on Nemesis Inferno, of course, first time riding that in 2019. It was on row 6 and I must say the operations on there, the staff are running about checking them harnesses, really good operations. In terms of the coaster, you know my thoughts on it. I do much prefer Nemesis at Alton Towers, but this is still, you know, it's aged really well, and I've said this in previous vlogs, I feel like the ride itself, you know, it's a lot more intense than when I first went on it when it opened back in 2003. But Charlotte's got some merch. Ooh, hey, you like the coaster there, don't you, Charlotte?
I love it.
We've got very different opinions on the coasters here, don't we, me and Charlotte?
I like it because it's not as intense as Nemesis Alton Towers. It's more Charlotte brand.
Yeah, you don't like the really intense rides, do you? Oh, there. Well, I got hit in the face with flies from Stealth. Charlotte did that little segment before, but yeah, it was a great front row on Stealth.
Yeah,
I enjoyed
I
it.
loved
And yeah, fantastic. Really enjoying our day so far. Of course, we've done the big coasters now. I don't really class like the Walking Dead and Flying Fish as like major coasters.
Sean, the Flying Fish is a big
I'd like to get
one.
them both in so we can say we've done all coasters in the park today, but if not, it's not the end of the world. I think we're going to go and do Rumba Rapids, but firstly, I just thought I'd quickly show you the shop for Inferno. Look at this. Where's all the stuff gone, Charlotte? All the merch. I mean, I said that the Megastore looked a bit empty. This is a lot more empty. Look at this. I mean, you've still got the old Fungal Safari car just over there. Of course, Martin used to work on there. Shout out to Martin. We're off to Italy in a couple of weeks. But yeah, look at this. It's empty. Really, really, like, not much in it. What, you can actually buy the box? What?
No.
Oh, they are. Sweet boxes, it says. £3. Or is that just the small boxes?
These are actually really nice.
You like those, do you?
Yeah.
The American, are they?
Yes.
Well, don't worry, when we go to America, I'll take you to a supermarket and you get some
Are good ones as well.
Mike and I Mega Mix, right? Should we go for Rumba Rapids? It looked quiet. Obviously, when you're on Inferno, you can sort of look over. But yeah, I'm not sure. Bit of not much merchandise in here. Won't be coming in here, I don't think, on the merch video, or maybe just a quick stop. So we just come off Rumba Rapids here at Thorpe Park. Waited about 15 minutes to get on this Intamin Rapids ride. And of course, you might have noticed some changes to the Rapids for this year. As you can see, they've modified the boats. You've now got some doors around the side. There's some new handlebars and also another bar around the top there, all around the side. Of course, added safety features. Along with that, you can see the staff situated around the ride. He was there last year, not that same member of staff, he has not been there all winter. But yeah, they've actually put a booth in for the member of staff that has to sit in that position now. So that's better anyway. Oh, they got a bit of a soak there in boat 23. But yeah, you know, safety first when it comes to these rides. The same is being done at the moment at Alton Towers. They've said that's going to be opening in April at some point. But good to see that Thorpe Park have got this ready for the start of the season. Of course, Alton Towers taking a little bit longer to install it, but it's looking exactly the same. Obviously, with the newer Intamin rides, the rapids like Infinity Falls at SeaWorld Orlando, they've got modified boats that have already got doors on. You've got higher seat backs like the old boats, what they used to have. So, yeah, it's understandable. I know a lot of people are quite sad that the fun, so to speak, has been taken away from a lot of water rides. But, you know, safety first, that's what I say, safety first, and that's what should be paramount, shouldn't it, really? Yeah. But we seemed like it was running a bit quicker, didn't it, than before? We had a few little moments, didn't we, there where we got a bit wet. But yeah, just go nip to the car, go and drop some things off, get a bit more water, and then I think Mr. Crump's arriving, isn't he? I think Alex is arriving. He's been at work this morning. He's arriving this afternoon, do a few rides, and join us for the couple of hours this afternoon. But we're going to head and do some flats. I think we really want to do Rush, and we really want to do Samurai. Oh, you said just you'd like to. Well, what about 3 pizzas?
Yeah.
There you are, 3 pizzas just for you. I love it. Yeah, right, let's go. Right, next up then, The Walking Dead, the ride. Of course, it opened last year, didn't it? The re-theme of X.
Shout out to my head.
Oh, here we go. What the hell's this?
No, just ignore the shoes. Yeah. Ignore the shoes. I'm not here.
Summer is here. Yeah, there we are. Lovely weather. You're going on Tidal Wave. There's what? Oh, I'm not right. Why is he number 3 on it? There we are. RMC's confirmed. Only joking. Right, time to go to the Thorpe Park safe zone. Any actors today?
The shoes, yeah.
Yeah. Where have you been for the past 5 hours?
Driving.
All right, okay, yeah. We made it. Yeah, 20 minutes advertised for The Walking Dead. So we'll go and have a go. You got your violin out? You having a violin competition? Come on, where's yours? There we are. Oh, she's off. Love it. I'm just going to stand here and just watch you both doing that all day now. Great. Let's go. We'll see you when we come off. First visit of the season for us all at Thorpe Park. ride there on The Walking Dead, The Ride. I say nice ride, I enjoy the coaster side to it. In terms of the theming and stuff, I was expecting more, but it's still a nice ride. It's an indoor attraction. Obviously on a day like today, you want to be maximising your outdoor attractions, don't you really? But yeah, overall, quite a nice opening day today. Reliability's been better than the opening day of Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and I'd say it's not been quite as good as Alton Towers, but yeah, Alex is going on Samurai.
Am I?
Like for the first ever time. No, I don't know if he is or not, but I was trying to persuade him to go on Rush Just, but it had a bit of a queue. I thought it was shorter than what it was, but yeah, unfortunately I had to wait as I nearly got him on for his first time. At some point I'm going to get you on, you know.
No, never.
But anyway, a bit of a serious point now. Fantasy Island, that's a serious moment now, serious. Sad faces.
Oh, sure.
Fantasy Islands have said that the Beast is going to be removed. It's actually coming out very soon in the next couple of weeks, which is also a Mondale top scan, which means the amount of Mondale top scans in this country is going right down, which is very sad because as much as Samurai isn't operated to its full potential like it used to be back when it was at Chessington, and also first when it came here, it's still very sad to see that, the ride at Fantasy Island is closing. That, in my opinion, is the best one in the UK of the Mondale top scan, so I'm sad about that. But Charlotte is coming on a flats. Is something wrong with you today? Why are you coming on?
It's feeling a bit funny today.
She's feeling a bit funny, there you are. How are you from your sting earlier on?
I'm okay.
And Alice has got a theory that the sting didn't actually happen.
a lie.
Yeah,
It's a lie.
Because there's no like little white bit. I don't know.
Yeah, but I felt it.
Maybe have we got a doctor or something watching here? I don't know, surely we have.
I'm a doctor, I'm a doctor.
Dr. Calman. Dr. Crump. Oh God.
God, no,
I wouldn't
don't
want it
start
with my
that.
doctor, I tell you.
Stop
I'd be going private if he were. Anyway, after that we're going on Samurai. But yeah, there you go. There's a white sting appear after us. There's a white spot appear after a sting. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Let's go on the ride.
Shocking.
Fantastic ride there on Samurai. Very proud of Alex and Charlotte for coming on as well. I know they're both not really into flat rides too much, and it was Alex's first go on that as well. I'm not sure where Alex has gone though, because we seem to have this guy eating a stick.
I don't know about you folks, but I'm pretty sure excited for Sean and Alex to go on that US road trip. Shut up, Colossus!
Yeah.
I didn't ask you to speak! Anyway, what was I saying? I can't wait for you and Alex to go on the most amazing strata trip you have ever done in your life, sir.
Thank you. Will I get some log flumes on that?
I can't guarantee that, sir. Please, there's nothing here. It's just a shed. It's just my house.
What's in the shed? But there we are.
Oh.
See you later. I'll go and find my friend now, Alex. Yeah.
Thorpe Park.
Thank you.
Bye-bye now.
I've just met some lovely man over there, some lovely Wild West man. How was your ride then on Samurai?
Jordan!
Okay.
Yeah, oh.
Massive fan of yours. Keep up the good work.
It's okay.
You were going to go on lumber, what is it, lumber jump? It's big queue, is it?
No, it's no.
Oh, are you going? Come on then, let's get you on, come and film me on there. Just going to do a quick chat, of course. We've now had confirmation that Loggers Leap is going to be removed shortly here from the park. Of course, it's still got this little tribute down here to the ride, and of course, Princess Diana, who came and experienced this and came to Thorpe Park quite a lot actually. And as you can see, you've still got the Diana, Princess of Wales memorial just there at the side, and of course the boat here as well. And they've put some new flowers in there, you know. It's very sad that the ride itself is going to be removed, but you know, it's one of them things, isn't it? These things do happen. I'm a bit gutted. It was one of my favourite log flumes, especially the double drop down at the end. But yeah, these things do happen. What would you like to see in this place here at Thorpe Park? Comment down below on this video. I'd love to know. Really would. See you on lumber. So they could have just gone on the timber tugboat just there. That's perfectly fine, a Zamperla rocking tug. But Alex and Charlotte have to be awkward, don't they? And go on lumber jump. There we are. It's taking a while for you to get up there. Maximum 2 adults per ride on this. Oh, I think you're all right. You're gonna it's gonna drop all the way, I think. Oh, oh, oh. You've actually been on a ride that I've not now. I've never been on this. I've never done it.
Back to the Future and George, sir. I got that on you.
Oh no! As you can see, we've got a maximum of 2 adults per ride, but the operator was like, "Yeah, let's go for it." Here we are. Oh, it's running well. Just over an hour left to go of our day at Thorpe Park.
It's gonna be a long hour, sir.
It is, yeah. We've got to do maybe do flying fish. Then I suppose me and Charlotte have done all the coasters here today. Then I'd like to do the fish. Yeah. How is it, Charlotte? You're not getting any nice sensations from the ride? You getting that feeling of airtime? No?
I don't think the compressor likes us on this ride.
Of course, in this area as well, you've also got the Rocky Express, which is the little spinning regatta ride that's located just over there behind the chuck wagons as well. So there's a few little rides for the kids around here, but of course it is still very much a thrill park at the moment. I wish they'd go more back down the family route though, you know, but I tell you what, you've been up a few times there, haven't you? Oh, that's it. Lower him down, lower him down. Out of 10? 4? 2.5. 2.5. Lovely. Look at them shoes. Whoa. It's always nice to fly with the fish here at Thorpe Park. Nice little fun family coaster, of course a powered coaster where you get quite a few laps around on that as well, which is great. Really good operator on there, you know, we were clapping and cheering for the fish. Fish, and chips, there we are. Or scampi, I don't know, what else? What are we having tonight? We're listing our tea off tonight here. Anyway, we think we've got time to just have another go on the Swarm. Of course, Alex hasn't been on it today. And also, we're going to head then to Darren Brown's Ghost Train, Rise of the Demon, to see if we've got any changes for this year. You never know. They're always tweaking little bits and making improvements to some bits and not improvements to other bits. So it'd be interesting to see what's happened this year to Darren. Of course, been open for a few years now, so let's see what's happened on that. But yeah, we'll have it. Phone's ringing. Who is it? Hello?
Hello?
Come on, answer it then.
I can't get in.
Answer it.
I can't get in.
Here, the door. It's gonna stop ringing. Oh, we've missed it.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
All lines are busy at present.
Oh.
Please try later. I'm sorry. Right, the moment's come, we've got time, we've just done the Swarm, and me and Alice had a nice back row, and I let him have the wing, because I went on it earlier,
So
I'm nice. But this is it, he's going on Rush for the first time. Are you excited?
No.
Yeah, I really like this. I think, Charlotte, you're alright with this, aren't you, as well?
I don't know, I haven't been on it.
Have you not? It's been a while. You look a bit uneasy.
I feel a
A bit sick. Here we are. Well, she's going to be after this one, but yeah, let's see what Alex thinks. His rush is about to begin in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
joined Sean and Alex on Storm Surge. The boat was full of water, so I have decided to give it a miss. So there they go. Are they going to get soaked? Oh yes, the sprinklers are on. There we go. There they are. So here we go. The moment has come. The sprinklers are on. And here they come. I hope they're going to get soaked. Here we go, here we go. Oh my God.
Not nice. I'm soaked. Basically we're on tidal wave now after that.
I am so glad that I decided to... I'm so glad I decided to not go on that.
So yeah, I got a little bit wet there on Storm Surge, but thanks to Charlotte for staying off and getting a bit of off-ride footage. Did it come out good? Yeah. She's getting good at doing some footage. You did a few bits earlier, didn't you? What did you do? Samurai, you got a few shots of, didn't you? I said get your sunglasses back on. Love it. But anyways, we've had a really nice day, haven't we, today? Really enjoyed it. And we're going to end the day on Darren Brown's Ghost Train, Rise of the Demon. Worth pointing out that the park has emptied out quite a bit now as well. So yeah, we've not really had to wait much. Like I said, oh, we'll probably just have time to get flying fishing. Then we did the Swarm, of course, then we did Rush, and then we went over and had to go on Storm Surge. So we've done really well in the past sort of half an hour to get those rides in. But we'll go for a ride on Darren Brown, and we'll see you when we come off and wrap up the day here at Thorpe Park. Right then, so we've just done our final ride of the day from the 2019 first day of the season here at Thorpe Park Resort. Alex decided to rock up at some point. He actually got it.
I made it.
But yeah, we just done Darren Brown. You know my thoughts on it, so I won't bore you all with keep talking about what I think to it. But in general, there was a one big change in there really, and that was just the actor spiel. I felt like the staff who were working on the ride were a lot better actually in character this year, whereas last year I don't think they were quite on form with it.
No, I agree.
But yeah, like, I don't know if it was a paid actor or if it was still the ride staff, but I'm not sure if you know. But you know, no matter what, he was really good in there, wasn't he? And it was like saying we need to find a code in the live actor scene in the middle before getting back on to the ride again. But in terms of other changes, nothing else really.
The curtain instead of a door.
Oh yeah, curtain instead of a door. That's as exciting as it gets, folks. They are. But no, it's been a really good day. I'd say in terms of an opening day at Thorpe Park, it's been one of the better ones. Ride reliability has not been absolutely 100%, but it's an opening day. These things happen, you know. At least they open on a Friday, and it gives the staff, new staff here at the park, and of course the rides, time to get going really. But yeah, it's been a really good one. I've very much enjoyed coming down here. It's been great to get back on some of my favourite rides. Me and Charlotte have been on every coaster, haven't we, today? Yeah. What's been your favourite ride?
Stealth on the front row.
Yeah, that front row ride on Stealth, when we finally got on it, was definitely worth it. And I know you've not done as much really because you came in late.
But sunshine.
Yeah, had a good day. I think with this park, it's a very sunshine park, isn't it? And
the weather and the people make it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the weather and the people. We've seen quite a few fans here today as well, which has been great. Maybe not as many as we would have seen on a weekend, but of course, if you do see us about, make sure you come and say hello. You know, snap a quick picture if you want to. It's always nice to meet people who enjoy watching the channel. But yeah, in terms of Thorpe Park, good day today. Enjoyed it. The fact the sun's been shining, lots of rides, done all the coasters. The park looks quite fresh, I would say. And yeah, I feel like Thorpe Park, along with Alton Towers, has been ready to open. Chessington's the only park for me out of the Merlin parks, obviously we've done them all now this year, that I thought wasn't ready to open. But we're back there tomorrow, so we'll see if anything's changed in terms of ride lineup compared to when we was there for the annual pass day a couple of weeks back. But there you go. Thanks for joining me, Charlotte, and of course Alex, here from Thorpe Park from the 2019 opening day. And I'm sure we'll be back in a few weeks' time. They've got the gaming event on, they've got the trampoline, whatever it is, inflatable in the summer. So yeah, I'm sure we'll come back and see that. And yeah, thank you very much for joining us for another vlog here on Theme Park Worldwide from Thorpe Park's 2019 opening day. That means it's time to cue those credits. See you all soon.